Oh, come on, that's the best you can do?
Kohler is coming out with, of all things, a smart toilet that you can talk to with Alexa and ask it to heat your seat for you.
What else can you ask it to do? Alexa, my cookies.
Yeah,
Check my colon.
Alexa, play episode 1 of Game of Thrones.
It will play. It'll read. You can literally have it read everybody poop to you.
Now I just want to have a toilet that plays the Game of Thrones theme song all the time.
I just want to know if you can command it to flush by saying, Alexa, eat my crap.
I was thinking along the lines of like literally somebody will be like, Alexa, warm the seat, I'm coming to sit on you, and it won't be in a bad derogatory term.
Oh, yeah, not have enough imagination with that.
But
I'm pretty sure it's going to be Wayne, your excrement.
Well,
be like,
yeah,
today's
no, absolutely.
excrement was
Alexa, how much more protein do I need in my diet?
Alexa, how's my fiber intake?
Don't they already have smart toilets that aren't tied into like Alexa and stuff that do?
Yeah,
like,
but they're all in Japan.
Yeah.
Alexa, read my log of logs.
What music would you have Alexa play? You said
you can have an Alexa diary that's your log of logs.
It's got speakers in it as well, so it'll actually play music for you.
That's crazy.
So,
Kenny G's
Rage Against the Machine.
I think in this case, I have to take a page out of Chris Evans' book and say that's where technology's gone a little too far, and I don't need it in my toilet.
Well,
hard to disagree with the seat warmer.
The seat warmer's nice.
Seat warmer is fine,
Yeah,
but it's not.
that's pretty nice.
The minute that seat warmer starts talking to me and asks me if the temperature of the seat is okay for my bum,
If I get a warm seat and an auto bidet, I'm gonna stay in there.
I mean, so on Super's thought, is this going too far to add Alexa to a toilet?
I don't know. It sounds kind of shitty.
If it's, do you remember from last year when there was an issue with Alexa randomly laughing in people's houses?
Oh, good.
yes.
Now picture that coming from your toilet as you're sitting on it in the middle.
Even worse. No, even worse. Picture it.
Stop laughing at me.
As you're standing over it and peeing, and all of a sudden it starts laughing at you. So many males would get complexes off of that.
I mean, at least I can sit there and say Alexa is truly recording everything. How about that?
Amazon knows too much about me already.
It's the Numi 2.0 intelligent toilet and other smart bathroom products. So there's other stuff coming that was introduced at CES 2019. Their response to it was, connected technology is driving innovation in the smart home category, but connectivity alone isn't enough. We believe in leading with design and seamless incorporating the right technology so that our customers can personalize their bathroom experiences to be just right for them.
Yeah.
I want it to encourage me. Like to be like, good job. Now all you got to do is wipe. We're all cheering for you. You can do it.
Remember the inflatable autopilot in the movie Airplane? I'm picturing an inflatable hand that will hold yours while you poop.
Eventually, Amazon starts sending you random rolls of toilet paper to kind of adjust it to your bum needs for your hairy bum, or your not so hairy bums, or your sensitive bums. There you go.
It says you can ask questions about the weather outside. So yeah, it's interesting where technology's going and what they're looking to focus on. I
just want every single marketing department for every one of these big companies to have a 14-year-old on staff, where they pass the idea by the 14-year-old. And if the kid laughs, you realize, oh, this is a silly idea.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the one person that I think that would totally buy a smart toilet just because of the money that they have to burn, it would be Nick Cage. So,
son of a bitch.
Alexa, play Con Air while I'm shit.
Alexa, put the bunny back in the box.
So, I had to get the trolley.
Nick Cage.
Exactly.
But in this case,
yeah.
it's a brown bunny. That's a triple.
Okay, that's this week's cast. On that note, yeah.
We're ending on brown bunny. Come on, no.
We're ending on a brown note. Who would you absolutely not want to see them cast in this?
Jackie Chan. First name that came to mind.
Wow. That was not what I was expecting to come out of your mouth.
I would not think that would even come up during the Ghostbusters conversation, Jackie Chan.
I was going to say James Franco, but I guess I got to go with Jackie Chan.
Oh, yes. Also,
Yeah,
please
it
no
doesn't
Franco.
even go together.
Is actually having a legit conversation here. That's the thing. She brings legitimacy and an actual true conversation there, and then there's the rest of us knuckleheads.
No, you know what? Zorro makes a good point. I don't want Jackie Chan.
Unless you somehow get Jackie Chan and who was it from Rush Hour? Was it Chris Tucker?
No,
Chris Tucker.
Again, no.
Yeah, if you just get a cameo,
That would ruin it.
like arguing,
That would ruin it.
that would be kind of funny.
Tony Reaver's the only one they should bring back. So
Maybe Owen
That looks
Wilson, like
fantastic.
Shanghai
I say go
Noon.
for it.
We
I
need
wouldn't
something
want to
in
see
Ghostbusters
Kevin
saying,
Hart.
wow.
we had the CES Consumer Electronics Expo, and looking through some of the biggest things that have out there, Digital Trends gave us the best of what was there. I just want to get your guys' thoughts on this. There was one of the items there was called the Impossible Burger 2.0, and yeah, it's a next gen burger with iron carrying molecule heme, which is part of what gives meats a distinctive flavor. However, there is no meat in this whatsoever, but apparently it actually tastes for the first time, because I've heard of these things that taste like meat and aren't. I mean,
what a coincidence that it actually comes out the same year. They're going to have the Alexa toilet.
Oh, good connection. Well done.
Woo! Yeah.
Well done. Never
the
mind.
Impossible 2.0 burger with.
Thank you for choosing Alexa.
Oh god.
I mean, one of the big ones that they had come out to was a partnership of Disney. I want to know what your guys' thoughts are on this. A partnership of Disney and Audi, because of the way that they're trying to bring out cars that drive themselves. They created an experience for passengers where they wear their Oculus headsets, because the car's already driving itself, and they can have adventures with like Rocket, and it senses motion to the fact that if the car turns, the actual whatever ride you're on or whatever goes on that same turn, and it's a crazy. I mean, is this something that we want to see happen, where we're covering our eyes because we're in fear of what the self-driving car is going to be doing?
No, I'd much rather have my eyes uncovered. I want to see what that car is doing. If I have to steering wheel or a brake pedal, I need to know.
I can't believe we're talking about that versus the actual fact that people are giving them crap for the fact that they might have given an Avengers spoiler out of that too.
Yeah, out of the headset.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't look into that factor of it. I didn't want to go anything with spoilers.
Don't want to know.
Yeah.
So.
I would. I think it'd be interesting, but I think it would be bad for people who get motion sickness.
Well, that's the thing. It keeps you.
I think, yeah, with the VR helmet syncing up with the actual motion that you're doing, I think that wouldn't be so much of an issue. It'd be like if you're riding in a car and looking outside.
Wow.
If they do it.
Tell me how fun that would be if you're stuck on the 101 in traffic.
Yeah, I'm going to get shin splints driving to LAX on my Oculus Rift.
Rocket, what are we doing? Wait for traffic! Stop! We can't move. The asteroid's in front of us. Why?
Oh yes, I want them to have a game like Driver for. You remember the old Sony PS2 game Driver, where you had to you were the combat driver driving around shooting people, kind of like GTA, but just the driving. I want that to be what they have, so that occasionally they're going to just reach for the steering wheel and maybe crash.
Well, Jackson needs to not get into anything new. They're trying to take over the universe.
The digital universe.
Not wrong. There's only like 3 companies anymore, right?
There is like 5.
Yeah, I guess once you count the food stuff.
Yeah. Depending on what industry you're looking at, I guess.
I mean, when you guys are looking through the
food stuff, that burger.
Yeah.
Like I saw pictures of that burger. That looks like a hamburger. It looked like a really undone hamburger, actually.
Yeah,
It
like
really
it even
looked
had
like
that reddish color for the.
Like I don't think you're supposed to have a hamburger blue rare. You know, it's not supposed to work like.
Not really, no.
It looked like meat from what they said with the iron content. It tastes like meat.
They said, in fact, we've heard it's so beef-like it makes vegetarians squirm.
Yeah.
But
I know a girl who's been a vegetarian since she was a child, not because of ideological reasons. She just genuinely doesn't like meat.
Yeah,
and it's pointless to make for those people, like the vegetarians. It's like that's who they're trying to get to eat this, and if they think it looks gross, then what's the point?
I mean, you have Harley Davidson coming out with a Livewire, which is their first battery electric model. So your first battery electric Harley Davidson. I think that's pretty freaking awesome.
That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool.
It propels it from 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds. With a lithium-ion battery pack, delivers up to 110 miles of range. The bike's top speed clocks in at 110 miles per hour. If you're brave enough to reach it.
Which 110 miles an hour or 110 miles per charge doesn't sound like a lot, but keep in mind most motorcycle tanks are small. So even on bikes that I've had, a full tank would get you like 120 miles.
Now this is a full electric. This isn't a hybrid. This is full electric. So they had to charge it.
Well, it's battery electric, yeah. So
Okay.
full electric, yeah. But it's Harley. Harley's coming into the new age. So
Yeah.
Are they going to have competing charging stations with Tesla?
yeah. Well, and the pricing on it, not bad for a Harley. It starts at $30,000.
Oh, only 30,000.
More incentives into the equation.
That's basically the price of a fat boy, depending on how many years you have to wait.
That's not bad for an electric Harley. I mean,
No, it's for a full electric. No, it's not bad. It could be worse.
Yeah, and Harley's got a people that buy Harleys are brand loyal. So yeah, if you've got people that want electric bikes, that's where they're going.
It has the same sound as a regular Harley. Because there would be nothing funnier than watching a bike gang go down the highway with all electric Harley.
Now,
Picture Sons of Anarchy, but as they ride, it's just silent.
yeah, that's what I was going to say. Is it going to be a completely silent engine? Because, I mean, safety-wise, I mean, it's hard enough, at least when we're driving. I mean, you think that you hear motorcycles coming, and you really don't till they're blown by your window and you're crapping your pants, you know? Is
that why you had to go to the DMV?
Yeah, you know. DMV. But you know, it's so safety wise, what are they gonna like make horns now for, you know, something to they can you know.
I remember there being an issue with the same thing with cars where like the law was passed where they have to make some sort of noise so that for instance people know that a car's coming right across the street.
Right.
I don't ever hear a Prius driving down the street. I hear it up, but I don't
can usually hear the lute music coming from there.
Here's what I gotta ask: do we really need it? Do we, you know? Okay, so test card. It's emerging tech. Test card. Maybe you're worried about diabetes and want to check your glucose levels, or you think you may have a UTI, or you want to find out if you're pregnant. Usually, you'd be looking at a doctor's visit or a trip to the pharmacist, but with test card, you can order up a test for just $4, and it'll arrive in a postcard form in the mail. Install the app on your phone, urinate on the card, and then you can use your phone camera as a clinical grade scanner to get your results.
What?
Okay, but you're not paying on the phone. Okay.
You're not paying on the phone.
I spent $4 on that when you could just go to WebMD. Come on, that's real.
Download the app, then pee on it. Wait a minute.
I didn't think it was that hard to go to the pharmacy to pick one of those pregnancy tests up.
Yeah, I always know if I'm pregnant or not. I don't know about you guys.
Wait, that's the new pregnancy test?
No, so you can use it to check pregnancy, or if you have a UTI, or
Oh my god, I foresee a rash of what's the word I'm looking for?
Teen mom.
I can see someone hacking into it and saying that
misdiagnosis.
you're
Thank
pregnant.
you. So you're going to get all these parents that are going to be prepping for a baby because their phone told them that they're pregnant, and then 5 months later, and they're still a size 2, they're going to be like, "What's going on here, people?"
Damn it, Jim! I'm a doctor, not an iPhone.
It says with the test card, but it says with your test card, your phone will alert you if the results are invalid for any reason, and the confirmation you get is completely trustworthy. So,
unless someone hacks into it.
Yeah, could you imagine, like, or like the fun you could have on April Fool's Day, like, "Ha, you're pregnant, ha, psych, April Fools!" Like, come on.
Just figuring out to prank people with that thing would be epic.
You go to do a pregnancy test and it says you have a ruptured ACL.
Like, come on.
it's just
tennis elbow. What? So my hashtag is going to be hashtag you can do what?
Oh, nice.
Weird thing can you do, or what weird talents do you think that celebrities have?
Okay.
That is a whole other kettle of fish.
And where can we follow you?
Get as dirty with it as you want.
And where can we
I'll do this one.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Super.
Oh, sorry. I was going to say, because this one's hard to do on Twitter, so I can share my weird talent with you right now. I can say supercalifragilisticexpialidocious backwards. Can't say it forward, apparently, but I can say it backwards.
Right. Ready, go.
Go. Docious aliesbiistic fragicalirupus. There you go.
Okay.
What?
But also, what?
And then you look at this list, and if you look at all these, especially like, say, Nancy Drew and the Lost Boys, those were all things that were geared toward teenagers and stuff like that.
So wait a minute.
Combine them. Nancy Drew and the Lost Boys.
Tapping into an old 80s television show, nostalgia, for the name, you think they're going after teenagers with the Lost Boys.
It was a movie, actually, wasn't it?
It was a movie, but it's an 80s movie that has huge nostalgia for 80s nerds, me included. I don't want them to see them do a TV show and ruin the story.
I'd almost rather they not touch it.
I don't either.
Yeah.
Because
more vampires.
Whoever's going to end up being the Frog Brothers, if they bring the Frog Brothers, just won't be right.
And they're not going to be as good.
And you're going to see some horrible cameo from
Corey Haim. Please let Corey Haim be in it.
Kiefer Sutherland. Hey, I have to take time from being the president on my show to come do the Lost Boys. Sweet.
And if I don't get a musical montage of a guy with an open jacket playing a saxophone for 10 minutes,
he did not have a jacket on. He had a greased up chest and a big ass gold chain. There was no jacket.
That was almost OG right there.
And he was air humping the crap out of that sax. It was great. So I mean,
sax man, sexy sax man.
I meant to say I want a cameo from Corey Feldman. Getting one from Corey Haim would be really difficult right now.
Yes. it would be close to actually the vampire thing, but
if they got Corey Haim on there, I'd watch it.
Wouldn't it be hilarious if we found out it wasn't actually about the 80s movie, but was actually about the guys that used to hang out with Peter Pan?
Oh, good Lord. No, they've already specified it's
the 80s Neverland.
So,
hashtag wrong show.
Yeah, they've already specified it's about the 80s movie. We also have Super Whovian Freak on the cast with us. How are you?
Good. Recuperating a little bit from a head cold. So apologies if I sound
new
a
word,
bit
recuperate.
I think recuperating, vacuuming while you're getting better.
Red Meat Pond, I spent today. One of the reasons I got like the Hulu streaming, because I have all these channels like the ABC, the NBC, the CBS, whatever, and I could watch those shows on those channels, but they do have the same commercials. I was gonna, when the freaking California was voting on their propositions, if I had to see one more dialysis commercial, I was like, this is driving me insane. Then I ended up getting the Hulu streaming, and I didn't have to deal with that crap anymore. And I can't even remember the last time I watched one of those channels.
I thought you were going to say then I ended up getting dialysis.
No, I would have killed for some freaking, like, hey, watch this show on ABC, or like, hey, watch this show. Come suck me in with your content. Not give me another freaking Reese's Pieces commercial. Jack.
And I love that Steven Yeun's getting more stuff out there that he didn't get lost after Glenn got bashed in the head.
Right.
Spoilers.
Sure. Yeah, exactly.
No.
And then
What?
A long time ago.
What happened to Glenn?
His eye popped out.
He's find Maggie still.